And welcome back, everybody. Match 2 of 4 today here on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University, the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. And the second matchup, we have Huston-Tillotson University out of Austin, Texas, who on the season 5-9 in conference, 5-15 overall, will be taking on the University of the Southwest, on the season 10-19 overall, 8-6 in conference play out of Hobbs, New Mexico. As we get ready for this matchup to get underway here, match number 2, the winner of this one will take on regular season conference champions Our Lady of the Lake University at 7 o'clock tonight. We have our first semifinal in place, which will be at 5 o'clock this afternoon, as Wiley College was able to advance in straight sets over Langston University by a final score 3-0 there.
Let us remember we are in the holy presence
as they were doing the opening prayer down there. Huston-Tillotson again on the year, 5-9 in conference play, 5-15 overall against Hobbs, New Mexico, or the University of Southwest from Hobbs, New Mexico. As team leader in aces on the season for the Huston-Tillotson, Miranda Washington, the freshman out of Edinburgh. And that's just 35 kills, 35 aces. Garrett, the leader in kills at 168. On the side of the Southwest, Dawkins, or Silva, the leader in aces at 26, and Dawkins, the leader in kills at 308 on the season. Now the starting lineups for Huston-Tillotson University. Number 1, a junior from Longview, Texas, Akia Mumphrey. Junior from San Antonio, outside hitter number 2, DeJane Robinson. Number 3, sophomore from Killeen, Kira Grenier. The junior, number 4 from Fort Worth, Ashley Collins. A junior from Beaumont, number 7, Kayla Garrett. Number 11, the junior from El Paso, Emily Ellington. Number 12, the junior from San Antonio, Lacey Robinson. And the freshman, number 13, from Edinburgh, Miranda Washington. Number 17, the freshman from Houston, Destiny Bailey. And a sophomore from Los Fresnos, Texas, number 18, Kayla Zapata. Head coach is Dan Benke. Manager Elaine Pratt. Student assistant Alexis Alexander. And again, located in Austin, Texas. 5-17 overall in the season, 5-9 in Red River Athletic Conference play. Now the lineups for the University of the Southwest Mustangs. Number 1, a junior from El Paso, Celeste Lopez. Or number 1, Celeste Lopez. Number 2, the freshman from Española, New Mexico, Nicole Romero. Freshman number 3 out of Forney, Texas, Kristen Silva. Senior number 4 out of Edinburgh, Texas, Kyla Longoria. Senior number 5, outside hitter from El Paso, Brianna Poblano. Number 7, a junior from Litchfield Park, Arizona, Delaney Masinski. Number 8, the freshman from Las Cruces, New Mexico, freshman Corina Madrid. Number 9, the sophomore from Carrollton, Texas, Sherry Rustin. Number 10, freshman from Las Cruces, New Mexico, Hannah Massey. Number 12, senior from El Paso, Erica Terrell. Number 13, the junior from El Paso, Cassandra Smith. Number 14, the sophomore from Arvanda, Colorado, Alejandra Hernandez. Sophomore from number 15 from El Paso, Carla Vasquez. Sophomore from Carlsbad, New Mexico, number 17, Lacey Klutz. Number 19, the sophomore from Corona, California, Raven Tuista Ayano. And number 20, the sophomore from Arlington, Texas, Palia Dawkins. Head coach is Priscilla Morgan. Assistant coach Renee Bella. Assistant coach Chad Harrington. Student assistant Candy Jo Webb. Manager Cecilia Prayan and Haley Duncan. And again, located in Hobbs, New Mexico. And regular season record of 10-19, 8-6 in Red River Athletic Conference play. As we get ready to get things going here in the second match of the day, here from Maybe Gymnasium on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University, the host of the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Tournament, which will conclude tomorrow with the championship matchup coming up at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time here live from San Antonio, Texas. As we get things ready to get going here. Again, Wiley with the victory in game one, 3-0 over Langston University. As Lucille record a monster game with 16 kills, 7 digs, and 4 aces for Wiley to lead them. So a strong start from them as they will take on St. Thomas University coming up. University of St. Thomas out of Houston coming up at 5 o'clock. St. Thomas, the number 2 seed, gets the bye to take on number 3 Wiley. And the winner of this one will take on the top seed and regular season conference champions, Our Lady of the Lake University of the Saints. They got their first ever Red River Athletic Conference championship this year. As Huston-Tillotson will start things off here, number 13, Miranda Washington, the freshman from Edinburgh, will start things off. And up it goes, and next, and that's going to come down, and not able to return it there was Robinson, who went diving, or no, Washington went diving forward and went away. Number 12, as we get ready to think here, so it's 1-0 the score in favor of Southwest. The serve here, Masinski will send it up and over. Washington, and that's moved around there from Collins. And the net not able to return there. Emily Ellington, and it's 2-0 now, quickly in favor of the University of the Southwest here in set number 1. Set up by Mumfries, over, that comes down, and that's gonna go in for the kill there from Robinson, number 12. Sia Robinson, the junior from San Antonio. Her sister also on the team. Janae Robinson, the junior outside hitter from San Antonio. So some sisters there out on the floor there for Southwest. And Robinson again is going to be long on that one. Not able to get the point there for Tillotson, and so it's going to be 3-1 now in favor of the Mustangs. So Longoria with the serve here for Southwest. We'll send that up and over. Set up again for Robinson. Robinson out of the reach there of Longoria, trying for the dig, not able to get it. 3-2 now. It's kind of even up now. Again, the other sister. The other Robinson sister, Janaea, both from San Antonio, the Robinsons here. Bit of a homecoming here for the conference, and that's going to be point there, and we will even things up at 3 here in set number 1. Sent out to the side, sent along the rail there was Dawkins. And back there, blocked back there by Dawkins. Robinson, now to be sent out, and it's going to go wide there, the attempt from Ellington. And 4-3 now in favor of Wiley.
Number 20, Dawkins.
Robinson into the net, tries to send it back up, able to get it over. Sneaking it over the side there was Cassandra Smith, and the point down there for the Mustangs. The Mustangs now with a 5-3 lead here against the Rams. Dawkins to serve again. Again, Dawkins is leader in kills on the season, 308. And right there off the face there of Dawkins for the point. And Dawkins is going to come out and looks to be in a bit of pain down there. She caught that right on the bridge of the nose, and she looks to be okay though. 5-4 the score. Set up there from Silva. That's it over. Mumfries back, and that's going to be blocked at the net, but out point for the Rams, and we're tied up here. Let's see, Robinson sends it over. It's going to be set up there at the net. Up, and that's just going to land just inside the line there from Hannah Massey, the freshman. And it's going to be 6-5 now in favor of the Mustangs. Coming into the match now for the Mustangs is going to be Sherry Rustin, the sophomore from Carrollton, Texas. And serving is going to be Nicole Romero, the freshman from Española, New Mexico. Mumphrey sets it up. Robinson will send it. Catches the top of the net. Kept alive now. Set up the side, and it's going to go, and it's going to land in there for Madrid. And it's a 2-point advantage here for the Mustangs. Romero over. Mumphrey puts it up. Sent back deep, there's Garrett. And that's going to be dug up there. Back again, Garrett's able to send it over. Romero backed around over to Madrid, who gets it set up. That's going to be sent there on the side. Dug up by Romero. And that's going to be a violation as double hit on it. And 7-6 to score in favor of the Mustangs. Rams here to serve. And serving for the Rams is Ellington. Ellington sends it over. Romero sets up. It's sent back there. The shot from Massey and down at a point for the Rams, and they tie it up again. Romero sets up over the top there by Madrid. Kept alive. Robinson will send it over. Romero sets it forward, and unable to get that one just kind of off a bit is Massey, mistiming the jump and hits it awkwardly. And so the Rams take the lead here in set number 1. Ellington to serve. Up and over. At the line, and there's going to be sent back down there by Garrett. Garrett and Mumphrey at the net for the Rams, and they have their largest lead of 2 here in set number 1. Ellington, serve is over. Sent right back there, a little tough. Mumphrey tries to sneak it over and does. And Silva slams it down out of frustration. Gets a little warning from the official. And a 3-point lead for the Rams. Serve is over. Romero. And that's going to be long and wide there from Rustin. And so the lead now 4, the largest lead by anyone. And going to be a timeout on the floor, 4-point advantage for the Rams of Huston-Tillotson over the Mustangs of the University of Southwest. We'll take a break here in set number 1. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back, everybody, to Maybe Gymnasium on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University for the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. Huston-Tillotson Rams taking on the Mustangs of the University of the Southwest. Southwest swept the season series against Tillotson this year. Taking both meetings between these two schools. So it's moved around, sit back there. Nicely kept alive by Washington. Sent over by Garrett, just past the diving Silva. And Tillotson looking as if they are determined not to lose 3 this season. And that's going to be just long. And the service error by the Rams. And 3 points there as it goes long. And see if this turns some of the momentum here. It's a 4-point advantage for Tillotson. And the serve up and over there from Madrid. Up over the top, Garrett again diving. Romero can't get to it. And it's going to be a 5-point lead for the Rams. Serving now is Ashley Collins, junior from Fort Worth, to serve now for the Rams. Send it up and over. Madrid there now. Romero across over to Rustin. Kept alive. Robinson over. Romero forward to Rustin. Tries to send it long and not able to handle it. Washington and be out there to point for the Mustangs as they pull back to within 4 now here in set number 1. The winner of this one will play in the semifinals against Our Lady of the Lake University at 7 o'clock tonight. Mumphrey back over to Garrett, and Garrett down as Madrid unable to control that one, and so the lead back to 5 now for the Rams. Washington to serve. Miranda Washington, freshman from Edinburgh. Sends the serve up and over. Kept up there for Silva, and that's over. It's going to be a violation as it was hit twice there by the Mustangs. And the Mustangs with some violations here early on has helped the Rams with this 6-point advantage here in set number 1. Washington the serve up into the net, and a service error. Second service error for the Rams here in the first set. And that will give the Mustangs a chance here as they will now serve. As Masinski to serve. Also checking in for the Mustangs is Cassandra Smith, the junior from El Paso. And the serve coming up and over. That's to be kind of mishandled but kept alive as Ellington sends it. Now Robinson sends it back over. Set up from back there and up and over there from Vasquez, and that's going to be a point for the Mustangs as it's in. As Vasquez gets that one. 4-point advantage for the Rams. As Masinski sends it up and over. Kept alive by Ellington. Mumphrey sets it down for Robinson. Robinson over. Silva set up there for Masinski. Over Rustin. Rustin past the diving Collins. And the point for the Mustangs. They draw to within 3 now. The Rams have led by as many as 5. The Mustangs' largest lead was 3. Mumphreys sets it forward to Robinson. Robinson, the block on the net goes wide, and a point for the Rams as their lead back to 4 now. The junior setter from Longview, Mumphreys, now to serve for the Rams. She will send that up and over, and that's going to be in. The service ace. And a 5-point lead now for the Rams. Mumphreys over. Rustin sends it back. Ellington up there. A little confusion. Washington able to keep it alive for Robinson. Sends it up over the top. Silva puts it up. Sending over there is Smith. Cassandra Smith. And it's going to be hit twice there. Double hit there from Smith. And a point for the Rams. And they have their largest lead now, 6. Mumphreys just over the net, and a little bit of juice on there. Now Dawkins able to get it over the top. No, not able. Washington thought she had the dig. They're saying it hit the court, and so the lead is 5 now. Kyla Longoria, the senior from Edinburgh, coming in to serve now for the Mustangs. The Mustangs back to within 5 here in set number 1. Mumphrey sends it forward. Ellington down is Ellington. 6-point lead here. Robinson to serve. At the net there. And kept alive as Masinski sends it back, and it's sent over to Silva. And that's missed as he hit a double hit there by Collins, who just looked away for a moment. That's all it took. 5-point lead for the Rams. Dawkins the serve. Humphreys sets up now for Robinson, and that's going to be wide and a point for Southwest. Oh, wait, let's see. Yes, point for Southwest. Oh, no, for Tillotson, actually. Has missed the violation there. Up in the air. Smith sends it over. Robinson. Humphreys sneaks it over, and it's nice dig there from Silva. Humphreys up again. Garrett into the net. Point for Southwest, and they now pull to within 5. As
Now serving number 2, Nicole Romero.
As Romero with the serve, Mumphrey puts it up. Ellington just has to get it over. Silva there for it. Romero sets it forward. There's going to be blocked, and that's going to be in. That's a close call. The Southwest players, and that did look, maybe it was just, it was very, very close. So a 4-point lead. No, they did give the point to Southwest. They did change it from the official this side there. So point there for the Rams now, and the lead is 5. And a point there for the Mustangs. Humphreys sets up to Garrett. Garrett's going to be blocked there at the net. Goes back. Washington. Garrett just getting it over. Romero sets up. Robinson. To Collins. Silva now. As Rustin just getting it over. And that's going to be back down on the block. Blown up by the Mustangs. As Rustin credited with that one, it's a 3-point game now. Serve up and over there by Madrid. Humphreys. Garrett sneaking it over. Rustin keeping it alive. Back there at the net. Put down by Garrett. The lead back to 4 now for Tillotson. And a timeout on the floor. As the Rams with a 4-point lead over the Mustangs here in set number 1. As we will take a look and see, give you some of the stat updates as we have so far. Kills for the match so far, Huston-Tillotson with 12, the Mustangs with 10. Attack percentage, the Rams at 219, 172 for the Mustangs. Assist in favor of the Rams at 12-9. Digs in favor of the Rams 13-12, and aces, 2 aces for the Rams, none for the Mustangs. And as it's been a tight matches at 4. The Rams have kind of been in control a little bit, but the Mustangs have not let them get too far of a lead here. But great play from the Robinson sisters. Garrett has come in. Garrett 5 kills for the Mustangs. Also 5 kills for Alicia Robinson for the Rams. And on the other side for the Rams, or for the Mustangs, has been kept kind of quiet as Dawkins right now with 2 kills on the match for Southwest. And they're going to need her production. Coming in for the Mustangs is Brianna Poblano. And she's waiting to come in. She's going to come in for Rustin. As now they will let the change take place. Collins serving. The serve is up and over. Romero sets it back and over there by Massey. Ellington sends it back, kept alive by Poblano. Up in the air, Massey sends it over. And a little confusion between Garrett and Robinson on who was going to take that one. And it hits the floor, and a point for the Mustangs, and they pulled within 3 points now. Christine Silva, the freshman from Forney, Texas, now to serve. Serve is up and over. Humphreys back. Garrett wide, point Mustangs. They're within 2 now. Set up and over. Mumphrey puts up. And there Robinson down for the kill is Robinson. And that's going to be her first kill of the match. And it's a 3-point advantage now. Washington with the serve. Poblano back up. Robinson again. Mumphrey's back over to Robinson. Romero, Poblano sits there. Ellington, Mumphrey, Robinson over the top of the fingertips there. Off the fingertips of Poblano and Dawkins. And set point for the Rams here in set number 1. Washington. Romero to Dawkins. Kept alive Robinson back over. Dawkins kind of mishit there with Romero, but kept alive by Silva's got to go over now. Mumphrey sets up Robinson. Robinson there off the net. It's going to go in, and the first set goes to the Rams, 25-20. So the Rams have taken the early 1-0 lead. We'll take a break, come back for set number 2 in a second. It's the Rams 1-0 over the Mustangs of Southwest. As you're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament live from Our Lady of Lake University on the OLLU Saints Network. Welcome back to Maybe Gymnasium, here on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University. Second game of the 4 games today for the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. The Rams of Huston-Tillotson University out of Austin taking that first set by a final of 25-20 over the University of Southwest. The winner of this one will be taking on Our Lady of the Lake University at 7 o'clock tonight in the second semifinal. First semifinal is already set as Wiley College will take on St. Thomas out of Houston. Second set about to start here as they switch sides, and starting things off will be Southwest with the serve. And Nicole Romero, the freshman from Espanola, New Mexico, to start things off for the Mustangs. And that's going to be a service error to start things off. So not a good start for the Mustangs here in set number 2. Trailing 1-0. So Robinson to serve for the Rams. Robinson with an ace today. 2 kills and 3 digs. There, Robinson keeps that one there. Mumfries around. Ellington, they're off the fingertip of the defenders at the net. Trying to get it down there, diving there. Washington not able to keep that alive as Romero able to sneak that in there, and we're going to be tied at 1 here in set number 2. Serving now is going to be Corina Madrid, the freshman from Las Cruces, New Mexico. We'll send it over. Washington. Mumphrey now sets back over to Robinson. Robinson going to be sent back at the net by Rustin. And 2-1 the score now in favor of the Mustangs. Madrid serves over. Mumphrey. Collins gets out there. Romero, and that's going to be sent down and in. Point there as Vasquez able to put that one down. 3-1 in favor of Southwest. And that's going to be a service error. So 2 service errors here in the second set. And that's where the Rams have gotten their points now as they trail by 1 here. The serve coming up here from Robinson. He's up and over. Romero sets up as Vasquez over. Ellington. Mumfries heads back over to Collins. Collins gets it now over. Romero setting forward as that's going to be brought down as Massey's shot's going to be blown up at the net by the Rams, and we're tied at 3. As Alicia Robinson, junior from San Antonio, her sister again, Jane Robinson, the junior also from San Antonio. That's going to be down there for a point, and the Rams take their first lead of set number 2. Robinson waiting for the signal from the official, receives it, and now Robinson will send it over. Rustin just sending it back. Robinson, now Mumphrey, going to set it forward to Garrett. Garrett there at the net. Last touch there at the net by Vasquez, and a point there for Garrett. As Garrett picks up her 6th kill of the match now. Her and Robinson with 6 kills each for the Rams, and it's a 5-3 lead. And the whistle there, and the rotation, they did not rotate correctly, and it's a violation and a point for the Rams. And so Priscilla Morgan, the head coach for Southwest, coming over to talk to the near official to see where the violation occurred, see who was out of place and where. Apparently, I believe there was maybe 4 players that were forward. Is maybe what it was. Silva there, Romero, as Rustin able to get it just inside the line at a point there. And it's a 2-point advantage now for the Rams. Silva to serve now for the Mustangs. Silva's serve is up and over. Robinson, now Mumfries will set it forward over to Garrett. Garrett over the top of the defenders, and Romero just punches it up and over. Back over there as Collins sends it back, and it's going to be wide and a point for the Rams. And their lead is back to 3.
Number 11 serving, Ellington.
Ellington to serve. Ellington sends the serve over. Rustin. Romero sets it forward over the top. Massey able, or Vasquez that is. Mumphrey sneaks it back over. Silva falling back, just slams it into the net, and a point there for the Rams, and they have doubled them up now, 8-4. Southwest took both matches this year against Tillotson. And that's going to be long. Now the Rams with a 9-4 lead, a 5-point lead. They're going to be a timeout called by the Mustangs. The Rams of Huston-Tillotson with a 9-4 lead over Southwest. We'll take a break here in set number 2. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back, everybody, to Maybe Gymnasium on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas, for the second match of the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. As the 4 and 5 seeds meeting here, trying to earn a spot in the semifinals later on this afternoon. As the Rams of Huston-Tillotson with a 1-0 lead. And the lead here is Dawkins' shot's going to be blocked but wide, and it'll be a point for Southwest. So Dawkins, who's been very, very quiet.
7-13 for Southwest.
Here in this match. She helps bring the Mustangs to within 4. And now serving is Masinski. Robinson, Mumfries keeps it alive there. Collins just going to try and get it over now. Masinski sends it back over to Dawkins. Dawkins is going to be wide. And the point there for Southwest, or for the Rams, has it a 5-point advantage here. Ashley Collins, a junior from Fort Worth, Texas. And that's going to be a service ace. Is unable to handle that is Terrell, the senior from El Paso. And it's a 6-point lead now for the Rams here in set 2. Collins sends it over. There, Terrell gets that one. Sunski back, and that's over the net there from Vasquez. Robinson's going to send it wide, and the point for the Mustangs. Longoria to check in, and she will be serving for Southwest. Mumfries forward over to Robinson there. It's going to be point as a violation coming in from Southwest, and a 6-point advantage for the Rams. The serve from Washington. Set forward, Dawkins over Ellington. Mumfrey now sets up. And up and over, she'll hit it twice. Double hit, and point for Southwest. As Hannah Massey checking in, and Dawkins to serve for Southwest. Robinson will send it over. Sunski Smith able to send it back there, back in the net, sent back over as Mumphrey was there, and it's going to be sent back wide there, and a point for the Rams, as their lead is back to 6 now. Mumphrey, serve is there. Masinski and Smith there along the net, and 4 hits there. And the lead is 7 for the Rams. Masinski as Massey sent back. Kept alive on Masinski. Smith over. Ellington. And Collins can't reach it. The point for the Mustangs. They're now within 6 points. Romero checking in. Rustin also checking in. Romero's over. Mumphrey up. Robinson sent back down in Washington. Nicely getting. Collins can't reach it. Point for the Mustangs. They're within 5. Romero to serve again. Serve is over. And to the net, it's going to be a service error. Another one for the Mustangs. And it's a 6-point lead for the Rams. Robinson. And a service ace for Robinson. That is her second ace of the match. And it's a 7-point lead now for the Rams. And Robinson's going to get, well, will they get it over? And it is into the net, another one for Robinson. And timeout as the lead is now 8 for the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. They're leading 1-0. They're in set number 2. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament from Our Lady of Lake University in San Antonio on the OLLU Saints Network. Robinson serving for the Rams here. And Silva there just sending it over and then back. Deep there was Terrell. Back again it goes. Romero. Silva just going to send it over. Mumphrey sneaks it back and there into the net. Massey. And the point for the Rams, and the lead is 9. And the point again here from Robinson. And a 10-point advantage here. Blown up at the net by Robinson. Lucia Robinson, and it's an 11-point advantage now. As Madrid is checked in. Dawkins, who is the conference leader in kills on the season, is not seen a lot of action the way this rotation has gone and the way that the Rams have been able to keep control of the serve a lot. And there comes back Collins. It's touched by Massey at the net. It's going to go wide, and the lead extends to 12 now for the Rams at 21-9. As Poblano is checking in, Rustin is coming out. And Dawkins, who's over there for Southwest, just looking on at the moment, just 3 kills for the match. And again, she led the conference, at 308 for the season. Collins right to Silva at a point for the Rams as one of the back players came forward for Southwest, created the violation, and now a 13-point advantage for the Rams. Just over, and it's going to be a service error for the Rams. So now serving for Southwest is going to be Corina Madrid, the freshman from Las Cruces. Up and over, and Silva tried to get the dig. It's going to go wide, and a point is 23-10. 13-point advantage for the Rams. Silva. Romero sends it back, sets it back to Massey. Robinson there for it. Mumphrey back over to Ellington over the top. Massey now. Romero forward. Poblano's back, and it's going to be just inside the line for the Mustangs. They stay alive here. They're now 12. Dawkins now in. She's been out for a while, and she will come in for Massey. Silva. Washington unable to get the return, the ace, and it's now an 11-point lead for the Rams. As Silva to serve again here. Ellington, Washington, Mumphrey just gets it over. Silva, Romero sets it back to Dawkins. Dawkins has Garrett there. Mumphreys, Robinson just sends it over. Silva, Romero sets it back to Dawkins. Dawkins sends it long as she has had a rough match here. Set point here for the Rams. As Ellington here. Over. Romero. Vasquez gets it over. Mumphreys now sets it over to Collins as Silva there. Romero sets it forward. As Poblano over. Robinson. Mumphreys. Robinson just going to send it over back deep. Could have let that one go. Would have been point for Southwest. Set up for Dawkins over the top. Ellington over now. Poblano. Romero. Players on the floor. Vasquez back. Robinson over. Over the net is Dawkins. Mumphreys to Garrett into the net and a point for Southwest. 11-point lead now for the Rams as Southwest staying alive here in the second set. As Lisinski to serve. Sends it over, Robinson. Mumphrey to Garrett. Garrett there, kept alive by Masinski. Snuck over there by Vasquez. Mumphreys around over to Collins. Collins, Vasquez can't handle it. Second set will go to the Rams of Huston-Tillotson, 25-13, and they lead 2-0 as the Mustangs have a meeting there with their players at the court before they switch sides, as they have to put some work in now as they trail 2-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set number 3. It's do or die for Southwest, and the Rams are looking to move on to the semifinals. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back, everybody, to Maybe Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas, as the Rams of Huston-Tillotson out of Austin, Texas, leading the University of Southwest Mustangs 2-0 here. And looking to the winner of this will go on to the semifinal tonight, match up at 7 o'clock against the regular season conference champion, #1 seed, Our Lady of the Lake University Saints. Tillotson took the first set 25-20, second set 25-13. And for the match, Tillotson 25 kills for the match, 18 for Southwest. The Rams with a 242 attack percentage, a 91 attack percentage, 0.91 for the Mustangs. Assist in favor of the Rams, 25-16. Diggs in favor of the Rams, 34-22. Aces, 8 aces for the Rams of Huston-Tillotson, 1 for Southwest. And the big story for the Mustangs, which may be part of the reason why they were down the way they are, is their leader in kills, leader in the conference in kills, Belia Dawkins, the sophomore, just 3 kills here in the match, and not a lot of time on the court here these first 2 sets. She is out there on the floor here for the second set, right there at the net. So we get ready to start this off here. This third set. It's do or die the rest of the way through this match for Southwest. They have to win out. They have to win 3 straight to advance. The Rams need just 1. Dawkins there, and Dawkins comes alive, just as we talked about her a moment ago. She gets her 4th kill of the match and first point for Southwest here in set number 3. Southwest has won the season series, regular season series, taking both matchups. And both matchups were 3-1 victories for Southwest. So already in this match, the Rams have won as many sets as they did all season. As they lead 2-0, that's long, and we're going to be tied up here at 1. Robinson here to serve. Shayna Robinson over. Back it goes, and there's Dawkins. Mumfries sets up. Robinson just in there on the line and point for the Rams. It was close, but it looked like it did catch the line, and it's 2-1 for the Rams here. Robinson sends it over again. Robinson with 4 aces on the day, and that's going to be sent long, a point for the Rams again. Robinson 4 aces, 4 kills, 7 digs for the Rams, and that's going to be into the net. Service error. So now 3-2 in favor of the Rams. And Southwest now will be serving. With substitution is Kayla Longoria in to serve. Up and over. Mumfries sends it back as Robinson over. Dawkins. Nice dig from Washington. Back around to Collins. Collins catches it. Dug up there from Silva. Mumfries. Robinson there at the net. Able to get over the top of the defenders. And a 2-point lead for the Rams. Garrett checking back in now for the Rams. Back to serve is going to be Lacey Robinson. Over and snuck over nicely there by Masinski, the junior from Litchfield Park, Arizona. And it brings the Mustangs back to within 1, and now serving is Dawkins. Dawkins for the match, 4 kills. She had 308 on the season. Led the conference. That's going to be long. And it's tied at 4 now here in set number 3. The Rams with a 2-0 lead on the Mustangs. Dawkins up and over. Ellington now Mumphrey sets up for Robinson deep. Robinson sends it over Longoria. Masinski Back over is Massey, just past Mumphrey, and a point, and the Mustangs take the lead 5-4. Dawkins, serve is over. Sinski there, or no, Mumford's there at the net, sent back by Ellington. And now Washington has Collins 4 hits. Actually, no, she carried it, it looked like. I thought it was maybe too many hits, but they said it was, just kind of cradled it over there. I don't know how there, but 2-point advantage there. Washington, Mumphrey, forward over to Garrett. Garrett down there, fast diving, Longoria and a point. And it's now a 1-point advantage for the Mustangs. Ellington to serve. Emily, the junior from El Paso, sends it over. Sinski, as Massey kind of off balance and back up, had to reach back for that and goes into the net. We're tied at 6 now. Ellington. Sinski. And that's Washington nicely by, Garrett, and a confusion, and I don't know why. Washington hesitated. She was thinking Collins was going to come back for it, but Washington's hesitation costs them the point there, and the Mustangs take the lead. And the serve now from Masinski. Up and over. Mumphrey sets it forward to Garrett. Garrett over, and it's going to be long. Oh, no, I said it was touched at a point. As going over to talk to the official there, Cassandra Smith asking about who was, because the Mustangs didn't think anybody had touched it, but the officials called it a touch, didn't look like a touch. But we're going to be tied at 7. Collins' serve is up and over, and it's going to, actually not up and over, I'm sorry, into the net. The service error there for the Rams. Got ahead of myself there. So Poblano to check in. As Corina Madrid to serve now for the Mustangs. Her serve is over. Robinson tried to sneak it over, but she hit it twice. Double hit there, and as a point, and we're going to be tied 8 apiece. As Washington now to serve for the Rams. Up and over there. Back it goes from Madrid. Mumphrey sets it back to Robinson. Punched up there by Romero. And Madrid into the net. And the lead now for the Rams. Set number 3. Substitution coming here for Southwest as Erica Terrell has checked back in. Washington. Over. And that's going to be an ace for Washington. And the lead is 2 for the Rams now. And Massey can't dive over it. It'll go into the stand just over the head of the UAC staff member there. And it's a 3-point lead for the Rams. Estero coming out, and then is Celeste Lopez for Southwest. Serving still Washington. Miranda Washington's serve is up and over. And Silva, Romero, it's good double hit there. And a 4-point lead for the Rams as the Mustangs are kind of self-destructing out there on the floor. 12-8 the score in favor of the Rams of Huston-Tillotson over the Mustangs of Southwest. The Rams lead 2-0. We'll take a break. You are watching the Red River Athletic Conference 2015 Volleyball Tournament live on the OLLU Network. And welcome back to the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament here from Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas. 4-point lead for the Rams of Huston-Tillotson over the Mustangs to the University of the Southwest. The Rams also with a 2-0 lead. As you're watching this, and that's going to be a point for the Rams there. As touched there at the net by the defenders for Southwest. For the defenders for the Rams, I'm sorry. As Silva here to serve now for Southwest. As they pulled within 3 here in set number 3. Silva over at the set. Poblano gets it, but Poblano a little too close to the net there in a violation. As the Mustangs have really hurt themselves with some of these violations, especially here in this third set. Dawkins sends it over as Smith able to keep it alive. Now Mumfries sets it back for Ellington. Set up by Lopez, now over. Washington, nice dig. Mumphrey, Robinson back long. Point for the Mustangs. They're back within 3. Serving for the Mustangs is going to be Cassandra Smith, the junior from El Paso. Collins, Mumphrey sets back to Robinson. Robinson tips it over. Smith able to dive and keep it alive. Back Poblano blocked out. Point for the Mustangs on the blocking error. 2-point lead now for the Rams as the Mustangs trying to extend this match, keep it going. It has to go 5 sets for them if they plan to move on, and that's going to be Robinson with a point. And a 3-point lead for the Rams as DeJane Robinson to serve. Dawkins sent back. That's Masinski there. Now Silva sends it over for the Mustangs. Mumphrey sets it forward to Robinson. Silva, nicely dug. Smith, back it goes. Robinson. Mumphrey sets it back to Ellington. Ellington just inside past the reach of Smith. And the lead is 4 now for the Rams. Robinson to serve here. Serve is up, and that's going to be a service error for Robinson. So a free point given away there. And that'll give some more life to the Mustangs as they trail by 3 here. Kayla Longoria to serve for the Mustangs. Longoria, a senior out of Edinburgh, Texas, Rio Grande Valley of Texas. Longoria sends a serve over. Washington. Mumphrey sends it forward over to Collins. Collins' shot is going to go long, and it's now a 2-point lead for the Rams as the Mustangs continue to serve. Over is Longoria. Mumphrey sets it back to Ellington. Ellington, Smith jabbing at it, keeping it alive, and it goes wide, and point for the Rams, and their lead back up to 3 now. As Lucia Robinson, the junior from San Antonio, to serve. Sends it over. Silva sets up there, just sent back there. Now Dawkins sets up over to Madrid. Mumphrey sneaks it over the top. Silva nicely keeps it alive. Mumphrey back again over to Robinson. Now to Collins. Collins back in a diving save by Longoria to keep it alive. Now Smith will send it over. Robinson, Mumphrey forward to Garrett, and Garrett gets it down, and it's a 4-point lead for the Rams. So Robinson now still serving for the Rams as they have a 4-point advantage, and that's going to be a service ace for Robinson. That'll be her 3rd service ace. Her sister has 4, so the Robinson family a combined 7 aces here in this match. 5-point lead, largest lead of this set for Tillotson, and there's going to be a service error. And a 4-point lead. And a 4-point deficit now for the Mustangs to try and overcome here in this third set. And Dawkins gets there. Robinson into the basketball goal, which is lifted above. And that'll be an ace there for Dawkins, her first. And the second for Southwest for the afternoon. Collins sends it over, long point. Southwest, they're within 2 now. Dawkins serves over. Washington, Mumfries. Robinson sends it into the net, and the Mustangs are now to within 1 here. Benke stepping over and giving some instruction to the players for the Rams. Over there, Dawkins. Ellington able to keep that alive there. Now Robinson sends it over. Lisinski. And there, and it's going to be the blocking error point, and we are tied at 18 here in set number 3. And timeout for the Rams of Huston-Tillotson, as they've seen their 5-point lead evaporate, as it's now tied at 18 here in set number 3. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament from San Antonio, Texas on the OLLU Saints Network. As we have a little dance routine going down there, he heads back over to his parents. 18-18 the score here in set number 3. The Mustangs of Southwest trying to stay alive as they trail 2-0 to the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. The winner gets to play the top seed, Our Lady of the Lake, tonight at 7 o'clock. Collins sends it long, and the Mustangs take the lead. So 6 in a row now for the University of Southwest. Dawkins to serve again. Catches the top of the net, makes it over. Mumphrey forward over to Garrett. Garrett down on the point. The run is over, and we're tied at 19. Silva checking in. And serving is Collins. Collins' serve is over. Smith there. And the point, and they did not rotate properly there. And so the violation on the Rams there. So now the violations are coming back to bite the Rams. As it's a 1-point lead for the Mustangs, 20-19 here in set number 3. Serve is over, and service ace. As Minsky did not play with that one, as she sent it over with some oomph and gets down at a 2-point lead for the Mustangs. And a timeout for the Rams. The Rams' 5-point lead is gone. It's now a 2-point lead for the Mustangs, but the Mustangs still trail 2-0. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Serve from Southwest, a 2-point lead and a service error will bring the Rams back to within 1, trailing 21-20. Smith sends it up. Silva now over. Washington there at the net. A possibility there for the Mustangs, and they take advantage of it as Carla Vasquez, the senior from El Paso, will put that down and give the Mustangs a 2-point lead here at 22-20. Poblano to check in as Longoria will come out. As a serve over by Madrid. Mumphrey back to Garrett, and Garrett puts it down, and back to within 1 now are the Rams. Rams had a 5-point advantage. They had an 18-13 lead. And Southwest came storming back. Now Southwest with a 1-point lead at 22-20 as Washington served into the net. And it's now a 2-point lead for Southwest as Dawkins is back in. The run began when Dawkins entered the match and was serving. And now she's back in at the net. Humphreys forward to Robinson. Robinson over the top, diving there, and not able to get the dig is Romero. And it hits the court, and it's back to within 1 now are the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. So Akia Mumphrey, the junior from Longview, Texas, serving, trying to tie this thing up. As the Rams trail the Mustangs 23-22 here in set number 3. Silva, Poblano sets it up now. Kind of looks a little confusion there. Smith had to come up there. Steps up by Collins. Robinson back, down and in. And a point for the Rams on the line, and we're tied at 23. And the serve coming here from Mumphrey. Over. Smith at the net, down it goes, and a point. Match point now for the Rams. And a timeout called by Southwest. 24-23. Match point for the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. As you have to win by 2. So we'll see how it goes for the match. Kills in favor of the Rams, 39-26 over the Southwest, or 26 over the Southwest. Attack percentage is at 234 for the Rams, 100 for Southwest. Assists are in favor of the Rams at 38-23. Digs in favor of the Rams at 43-33. Service aces, it's been big tonight for the Rams as they have 11 compared to 3 for the University of the Southwest. Dawkins, the conference leader in assist at 4 now on the season. And on the other side, Garrett and Lashia Washington, 11 kills apiece for the University of Huston-Tillotson University. As Mumphrey trying to advance the Rams here. With a serve and a service error, we're tied at 24. You got to win by 2, folks, so. Smith is in to serve. It's Mumphrey there. As that is the 11th service error for the Rams. Back it goes. Washington. Mumphrey sneaks it over the top. Silva's there for it. Setsky over. Dawkins is in for the kill. 5 kills for Dawkins. And set point now for the Mustangs. And Smith here to serve. Over. Mumphrey sets it forward to Robinson. Robinson down there at that point, and we're going to be tied again. Back and forth we're going. Robinson to serve. Robinson, 4 service aces. She's got 4 of the 11. She's got a service error back-to-back now for the Rams. That's their 12th total as a team today. 11 aces, 12 service errors for Tillotson. And here comes a serve from Longoria as it is set point. Mumphrey sets it back to Robinson, and they tie it up again. 26-26 as Robinson to serve now. Serve is over. Smith there. Let's get back as Madrid catches right off the fingertips of Garrett on the blocking error there, and it's going to be set point again for the Mustangs as Dawkins to serve. Dawkins' serve is over. Washington. Mumphrey puts it up. Robinson just gets it over. Set up there for Madrid, kept alive by Collins. Mumphrey around to Robinson, and that's going to do it. And Southwest takes the set 28-26 as it's now 2-1 in favor of the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set number 4 here in a moment. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back to Maybe Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University. And a little quick look there on the stands. The Southwest fans a little more excited here as they're able to get that victory or get that set to pull to within 2-1. And a lot of life now in the players of the Southwest Mustangs down there. There's a lot of enthusiasm after taking that set and a close one. As the Rams still in control here, 2-1. As we are in set number 4 here. As getting ready to get things going. It's going to be Silva, Madrid, Romero, Smith, Poblano, and Dawkins on the court for Southwest. It's going to be Mumphrey, Robinson, Ellington, Washington, and Collins on the court for the Rams as the Mustangs will start things off. Silva with the serve here. Silva's serve is up and over. Ellington, Mumphreys. Back goes Dawkins, kept alive there. Robinson at the net. And then Robinson sends that one back over. Madrid, Romero, over to Poblano. Robinson, Mumphreys sets up for Robinson. Kept alive, it's going to be up and over and out, and a point for the Rams. 1-0 here, set number 4. Mumphreys. The serve over. Silva. Romero sets up for Dawkins. Dawkins nicely dug up by Robinson. Mumphrey back over to Ellington. And Robinson showing some frustration there. Let's see how Robinson kind of looking and getting onto her teammates there. As we're tied at 1, it's Smith now to serve for Southwest. Serve is up and over. Mumphreys over to Ellington, blocked at the net, and it's going to be a point for the Mustangs. 2-1 now, set number 4. Smith with the serve. Up and over, catching the top. Washington there nicely to keep that alive. Robinson over. Dawkins at the net, and Dawkins puts it down. And it's a 3-1 lead for the Mustangs. There's a little concern on the face of the Rams players down there. But it's early. They still have a 2-1 lead. And Robinson put a lot of power behind that one, and she'll get the kill. And that's her 15th kill of the match. And it's a 3-2 lead now for Southwest here in set number 4. Slinsky over. It's Poblano there. Mumphreys over to Collins. Collins' shot is going to be long and a point for the Mustangs. As it's 4-2 now. Longoria checking in for the Mustangs. Poblano coming out. Longoria to serve. 2-1 in favor of the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. They went up 2-0. The Mustangs able to take that third set, 28-26, to get back into it, and a service error there. As Robinson to serve. And that's the 5th service error of the match now for Southwest. And that's going to go down for Ellington. And that's going to be the point to Southwest is 5-3. Garrett over the top. Smith nicely done to keep that over. Over there for Madrid, diving there, Washington, and it's 6-3 now in favor of Southwest. Dawkins to serve again. Mumphreys just kind of punches that one over. And Vasquez puts it down. And the momentum in this match has definitely switched to the group from Hobbs, New Mexico, as they are pumped up and the group from Austin look a little flat. Mumphreys, Garrett, they're at the net, and there's a point. That's one way to get the momentum back a little bit, is get a point there like that one, is Garrett nicely done. Garrett now 12 kills. Into the net, service error. 13 service errors for the match now for the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. To go with 11 service aces. And that's a service error the other way. And that's the 6th service error for Southwest. Collins to serve. Romero sets up over to Smith. Over the top there. Garrett keeps it alive. Robinson over the top. Smith sends it back. Longoria. Romero sends it back over the net. Mumphrey sets it forward to Garrett. Garrett diving there. Silva over. Mumphrey. Now Garrett sets up back over to Robinson. Blocked at the net. Back up it goes. Robinson able to send it back over to Silva. Romero sets on. She double hit it there and a violation. And the point for the Rams. It's a 2-point lead now for Southwest. Collins to serve. Collins with 1 service ace today, 5 kills, 4 digs. Romero sets it back to Madrid over the top. Mumphreys. Ellington keeps it. Robinson sends it over to Silva. Romero sets it forward over to Vasquez. Mumphreys over the top. Garrett. Garrett sent it back up, kind of like with an elbow there. And a point as it goes wide. And it's going to be a 3-point lead for the Mustangs here. Madrid to serve here. Madrid over. Ellington. Back it goes Collins Robinson, and that's going to be a service ace, and that's going to be the fourth service ace, for Southwest here today. And a timeout on the floor. The Mustangs with a 4-point lead, trailing 2-1 to the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. Winner gets to go on. Winner goes on to the semifinals tonight at 7. We'll take a break. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back, everybody. Don't Stop Believing by Journey from the PA system here. And playing here in the house, and it's the Mustangs haven't stopped believing yet as they able to come back and take that third set, and now trying to even things up in the fourth set, and the Rams want to end it. Robinson sends it back over. Romero, Silva. Now sit back down over by Madrid. Mumphrey over to Garrett, and Garrett is going to find it in, and a point for the Rams, and the Rams pull back to within 3 now. The urgency for both of these teams as tournament postseason play. You don't win, and your season's done. Romero sets it forward over the Smith, over the top. Ellington. Now Mumphrey forward over to Robinson, and that's going to go out there. Point for the Rams. And the Rams now are within 2 here in set number 4. But the urgency is a lot more on Southwest right now, as they still need 2 sets. They need to win 2 sets. And the Rams down to 1 there at the net, and that's going to be mishit there by Mumphrey into the net, and a point for the Mustangs. Dawkins back in. She'll be at the net with Smith and Poblano. Silva to serve. Silva serves up and over. Mumphrey sends up. Robinson. And right there as Smith came right at her with a point there for the Rams. They're within 2, and now Mumphrey's up to serve. And Dawkins kept alive. Mumphrey sets it up to Robinson. Robinson's going to be long. The lead is back to 3 for the Mustangs. As Romero comes out, Masinski is checked in. Smith to serve. Smith over. Mumphrey sets it forward to Robinson. Robinson down, and they're back to within 2. The other Robinson now, DeJane Robinson now coming up to serve. Up and over, Smith. Wasenski forward. Over to Poblano into the net point for the Rams, and Tillotson within 1 now. Robinson over. Smith. Wasenski over the top, and then Dawkins not able to get there in time, and we're going to be tied at 12 now. Coach Priscilla Morgan telling the players to calm down. Now Robinson over. Smith. Set up by Wasenski. Dawkins down and in. Got a piece of the defender and still able to get inside. And a point there, and now Southwest back with a 1-point lead. Massey checking in. Longoria to check in. Longoria will serve. Massey will be at the net with Madrid and Dawkins. Longoria over. Mumphrey at the net, sets out over to Ellington. Silva kept alive by Dawkins, and they're going to call the point there for the Rams. As double hit, they said, which I kind of agree with Silva on that, who's arguing the call, saying it caught her on the forearm, and how is she going to have a double hit if it hit her on the forearm? But the official says no, that was a double hit, and that's going to be wide and a point for the Rams. Not for the Rams there. And so the Rams take a 1-point lead here in set number 4. They lead 2-1. And the winner of this advances to the semifinal tonight at 7 o'clock against the top seed, Our Lady of the Lake University. One semifinal's already set as Wiley will take on St. Thomas at 5, and that's touched, and point for the Rams. A 2-point advantage now for the Rams. As Silva kind of misjudged it, but able to keep it alive. Dawkins is long. And a 3-point advantage now for Tillotson as the momentum has swung back to the way of the Rams. And that's going to be in, a service ace. Robinson with her 5th service ace, and a timeout for Southwest. 14 aces for Tillotson this afternoon, 10 of them for the Robinson family. We're going to take a break. 4-point lead for the Rams. They lead 2-1, trying to close out the Mustangs. You're watching the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the OLLU Saints Network. Welcome back, everybody, to Maybe Gymnasium here on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University for the 2015 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. Mike Thompson here with you. This matchup between the Rams of Huston-Tillotson University and the University of the Southwest from Hobbs, New Mexico. Here in the 4th set, the Rams with a 2-1 lead. Dawkins sends that over. Mumphrey now sets up to Robinson. Robinson into the net. And a point for the Mustangs, the Southwest, as they pull to within 3. Dawkins in to serve now. And she'll have a service error. That's 7 service errors for Southwest. And it's 18-14 now in favor of the Rams, as the Rams Serving here is Ellington. Serves that over. Silva. Madrid. Mumphrey. Or now Mumphrey there. Over to Collins. Sent back at the net. Blown up at the net there by Vasquez. And it's a 3-point advantage for the Rams. And now the Mustangs serving. As Delaney Masinski, the junior, will send the serve over. Robinson got in the way of Washington there. And everyone kind of out of order here now. But now they're back. Over. Silva. Senski. To Smith. Washington keeps that alive. Mumphrey forward over to Collins. Collins sent right back down. Robinson over there. It's going to be 4 hits for Tillotson. And so now the Rams are within 2. The last set, the Rams had a 5-point lead and gave up a long run to Southwest, let them back in, and Southwest was able to pull off the victory in the 4th set, or in the 3rd set, to force a 4th set. Garrett back. Senski now sets up. Smith at the net, kept alive there. Back it goes. Silva catches the rafter, sent over and kept alive there. Mumphrey now over to Garrett. Long point for the Mustangs. And they pull to within 1. Masinski now to serve. Up and over. Robinson. Mumphrey over the top. Silva. Masinski back. Smith over. It's inside. We're tied at 18. Timeout called by the Rams of Huston-Tillotson. As we are tied at 18. Let's go over some of the match stats so far. Kills in favor of the Rams, 50-33. Attack percentage in favor of Tillotson at 177. It's 113 for Southwest. Assists 49-29 in front of Tillotson. Aces 14-4 in favor of Tillotson. But the Mustangs are still in it as we're 18 apiece here in set number 4. The Rams took the first set 25-20, second set 25-13, third set went the way of Southwest 28-26, and now we're all tied up 18 apiece in set number 4. The winner of this one will advance to the semifinal, the second semifinal match to take place at 7 o'clock tonight against the top seed, Our Lady of the Lake University. The first semifinal at 5 o'clock is already set as Wiley College defeated Langston 3-0 earlier this afternoon and will be taking on the University of St. Thomas out of Houston, the 2 seed, at 5 o'clock Central Time. Mumphrey up. And sent over there's Collins. Senski now over to Madrid. Madrid mishit. And that's going to be a point for the Rams as they got 4 hits there. And the mistake there hurting Southwest and giving the Rams a 1-point lead now at 19-18. Collins sends the serve over. Smith back there at the net. And Robinson down to Silva. Robinson with a lot of power on that one, and it's a 2-point lead for the Rams, and Silva a little slow getting up as the Southwest players have taken a lot of hard shots here today. As Silva says she's okay. She's holding that finger. It looked like it might have been jammed a little bit, but she says she's okay. Collins here to serve. 2-point lead for the Rams. Romero sets it back, over the top, over to Madrid. Garrett, Robinson over, in and a point for the Rams. It's a 3-point lead now for Tillotson. Collins to serve. Up and over, Smith. Romero sets it back to Madrid. Ellington. Collins, Robinson sends it around over to Smith. Romero sets it forward, back over to Smith. Got a little edge, but Smith gets it down. And they pull to within 2. And now the serve coming up here now for Madrid. Poblano checking in for Southwest. Washington coming out. Over the serve, might have been able to let that one go, but they play it. Robinson sends it back. Silva just back over the net. Garrett, Mumfries sets up now over to Ellington. Romero back again, and down is Garrett. A 3-point lead now for the Rams. Washington to serve. Washington serve into the net, service error. That is 14 service errors this afternoon for Huston-Tillotson. But they're helped out by the fact that they have 14 aces as well. Silva over, mishitting, but keeps it alive. Mumphrey into the net, back again, it goes, point Southwest. Southwest still going here. They trail by 1 now, 22-21. Silva to serve. Up and over, Ellington. Mumphrey trying to get it over. Dawkins sends it back. Ellington diving over, gets it up to go. Romero puts it up to Dawkins. Dawkins over the top, Robinson. Mumfries puts it up. Robinson over the top, deep and wide, and a point. And we're tied at 22 here in set number 4. As Robinson goes over to the official trying to say that a Southwest player touched it, he says no, and here we go. Silva to serve, tied at 22, set number 4. Over the side there, Robinson. Mumphrey now sets it forward to Robinson up the middle, over the top, diving, and not able to get it, and it's a 1-point lead now for the Rams. 23-22, set number 4. Rams up 2 sets to 1. And the serve, Romero to Dawkins, over the top, Robinson there. The other Robinson back now. Over to Mumphrey. Silva, Romero sets forward to Dawkins over the top there. Robinson keeps it alive. Mumphrey, Robinson again, long, and we're tied at 23. Smith here to serve. Smith's serve is over. Collins, now Mumphrey sets it back to Robinson. Wide, and set point for Southwest. Southwest a point away from evening this matchup at 2 sets apiece and forcing a 5th and deciding set. Smith's serve. Set up by Mumphrey. Robinson there, kept alive by Poblano. Silva just sends it over. Mumphrey now. Washington around over to Robinson. Robinson in, and we're tied at 24. As the Rams say, not so fast. Robinson serving. There, Silva gets there, but back by Masinski. Dawkins, long, and it's going to be match point for Southwest. What do the Mustangs have? Let's see. Robinson over. Silva could have let that one go. Over, and it's over the net, and it falls, and they stay alive. As Collins unable to get to it, and we're tied at 25. Longoria to serve here. This is postseason for you, folks. We're tied at 25. Longoria sends it over. Washington. Mumphrey now sets up. Over to Robinson, down, and a point. Match point again for the Rams as Robinson will serve. Robinson today. 5 service aces, 20 kills, 5 digs. That's over. Silva. They got to get it over. Smith sends it over and wide, and that'll do it. And the season comes to an end for the Mustangs of the University of Southwest. And the Rams will advance to the semifinals tonight at 7 against the top seed, Our Lady of the Lake University. As they take that one 27-25. First set went to the Rams 25-20, second 25-13. Mustangs came back in the third to take it 28-26, and then again here, the final here, 27-25. Kills for the match, Tillotson, 56 kills, 35 for Southwest. Attack percentage at 171 for the Rams, 111 for Southwest. Assists, 53-32 in favor of the Rams. Digs, 65-51 in favor of the Rams. Aces, service aces, 15-4 in favor of the Rams. The Rams advance. The end of the season will end for Southwest as they will drop now to 10-20 on the season. The Rams will improve to 6-17. So, next match coming up at 5 o'clock will be Wiley College taking on the number 2 seed. The number 3 Wiley taking on the number 2 seed, University of St. Thomas out of Houston, coming up at 5 o'clock in the first semifinal. Until then, for Matt and Chancellor, this is Mike saying so long, everybody. We'll see you in a bit.